He found it in a box marked kitchen stuff, wedged between mismatched Tupperware lids. His mother's college ID from 1987, not the photo he knew, the one she'd shown him 100 times. This one was different. Taken in a stairwell, fluorescent lighting, her hair wild. She was wearing a paint-splattered denim jacket he'd never seen before, holding a canvas. She wasn't smiling. She looked away, hungry, like she was about to say something that mattered. He turned it over. On the back, in her handwriting, younger and sharper, spring semester, still painting, still believing. The thing about our parents is, we meet them after they've already become who they had to be. We don't see the version that stayed up late in studio apartments, that chose risk over comfort. We inherit their edited lives, and assume that's all they ever were. His mother was upstairs, probably folding laundry, or answering emails. He never asked her about painting. He never thought to. She was just mum, reliable, ordinary, the person who said, be realistic when he talked about taking risks. But this woman in the photograph, with paint under her fingernails, and defiance in her eyes, she wasn't ordinary. She was someone who believed she had something to say, and somewhere between this stairwell and now, she stopped saying it. There's a specific kind of grief that comes from realizing the people you thought were ordinary were actually just tired, that the safe life you judged them for wasn't their dream, it was their compromise. And maybe they made that compromise so you wouldn't have to, or maybe they made it because being ordinary is safer than being seen. She hadn't stopped because she wasn't good enough. She stopped because life asked her to choose, and she chose him, chose stability, chose the version of herself that could pay rent and not disappoint anyone. He didn't go upstairs right away. He just sat there, holding the ID, looking at this woman who used to believe she was extraordinary, and he realized the fear of being ordinary isn't about what we achieve. It's about what we stop reaching for. It's about the moment we decide our hunger is inconvenient, our voice is too loud, our dreams are too expensive. His mother had been extraordinary. She just learned to hide it so well that even she forgot. Later at dinner, he slid the ID across the table. She picked it up, and something flickered across her face. Recognition. Like she was meeting someone she used to know. I was so sure back then, she said quietly. You did have something to say, he said. You still do. She smiled carefully, not asking for too much. That was long ago. It's still you. The next morning, he found a sketchbook on the kitchen counter, new, unopened. She didn't say anything about it, and neither did he, but it was there. So if you're afraid of being ordinary, maybe the question isn't whether you're extraordinary or not. Maybe it's whether you're brave enough to stay hungry, to keep believing you have something to say, even if the world asks you to be smaller. Because ordinary isn't something you are, it's something you agree to become when you stop fighting for the part of you that refuses to disappear. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like and a comment. Bye.